Back within the salad events of the crossover craze, trailblazers such as the Lexus RX and Acura MDX sat atop the sales heap despite or possibly because of their pedestrian functionality. But the vacuum for driving excitement eventually became so strong that whenever the spunky Audi Q5 crashed the party in 2008, its dynamic appeal earned it a marked notoriety, a rep that's further enhanced with the subsequent arrival from the even sportier SQ5. The Q5 moved on to become Audi's best-selling model, moving some 1.600,000 units and luring 194,000 clients to the brand currently. Nowadays it operates in the largest slice on the premium crossover pie, the so-called B segment. Featuring the likes with the BMW X3, Mercedes-Benz GLC, along with the Q5's Porsche Macan step sibling and the like, then you better bring it if you need to compete. And it certainly doesn't hurt to experience a top-dog offering such as the 2018 Audi SQ5 inside the arsenal. Bigger, lighter, slightly stronger. Ringing in at $55,275 to start out, the 2018 SQ5 commands a $13,775 premium over its basic stablemate, offering a zippier, better handling, and sexier alternative that's visually distinguished by its rear spoiler and diffuser, aluminum mirrors, plus much more aggressive grille. Putting an exclamation point about the SQ5's raison d'etre is the identical 3.0-liter turbo V6 you'll find inside new S4 and S5, which replaces the outgoing supercharged V6. The power plant ditches 31 pounds of mass and produces a similar 354 horsepower output, but enjoys a 23 lb-ft gain in torque for any total of 369 lb-ft. Notably, peak twist starts in a mere 1,370 revolutions per minute, sustaining a Great Plains flat plateau, all the solution to 4,500 revolutions per minute. The V6 is mated in an 8-speed ZF automatic, a pairing that helps the SQ5 reach 60 miles per hour in the claimed 5.1 seconds, a tenth faster as opposed to old model. Fuel economy is rated at 21 miles per gallon combined, a 2 miles per gallon improvement over its predecessor. Despite a half-inch longer wheelbase that permits more front headroom, rear legroom and cargo capacity, the SQ5 is 45 pounds lighter than its predecessor. While the common Q5 uses Quattro with Ultra, a totally variable torque distribution system that will disengage the trunk axle for increased efficiency, the SQ5 boasts a Quattro Sport rear differential with torque vectoring through an electro-hydraulically actuated clutch. The setup defaults into a 4060 front-rear split, with as much as 70% front or 8 to 5% rear power distribution available depending around the situation. Up to 100 pc of torque could be directed for the right or left wheels at the same time. For the first time, the SQ5 is usually available with Audi's adaptive air suspension system that adjusts firmness or over to 4 inches of ride height variability with 4 modes: loading level, dynamic, comfort auto, allroad, and lift off-road. The hardware is contained by Audi's new MLBevo architecture, which incorporates high-strength steel plus a strategic by using aluminum. Subtle hot streak. The updated Q5 lineup is with incrementally more dramatic styling, bolstered using a prominent shoulder crease that moves from its predecessor's slabby side panels, adding much-needed flair. Though the modern design offers sharper edges and much more organic curves which exude more character, one perplexing detail would be the faux-quad exhaust outlets within the SQ5's rear fascia, which hide 2 actual exhaust pipes tucked behind and aimed downward. Good thing the plumbing offers some excellent auditory entertainment. Toggle the dash-mounted drive mode switch, the signal from dynamic as well as the exhaust livens up noticeably, setting up a deeper idle plus a richer song over the rev range. With its generous low-end torque, smooth power delivery, and quick shifts, Audi claims they approach dual-clutch speed levels. The SQ5 proved simple to drive quickly on Vancouver Island's winding roads. Get on it, and yes, it offers a gratifying soundtrack with a throttle crackle and easily enough volume to create its presence known. Audi says the SQ5 transpires with produce more sound compared to the S4 and S5 due for the vagaries of packaging and exhaust routing, so we believe it. The interior also presents a tempting proposition compared for the standard issue Q5. Delivering a better sense of occasion are firmish leather sport seats with quilted stitching, an Alcantara-swathed, flat-bottomed tire, and also a sport display mode inside 12.3-inch LCD instrument cluster, aka virtual cockpit, that positions the tech front and center. Carbon fiber inlays are also offered. Despite tipping the scales at 4,398 pounds, a 353-pound penalty over the common Q5, the SQ5 comports itself with full confidence at speed. Body control and responsiveness is especially satisfying in dynamic mode, which tightens the suspension, drops ride height, stiffens steering effort, and programs the activity differential to get more aggressive cornering. There's something anachronistic regarding the dash-mounted toggle buttons, especially in the context with the deep functionality of Audi's well-developed MMI system and virtual cockpit. But the modes serve as advertised. In comfort, as an example, it easily absorbs most medium-sized bumps, and there's a floaty feeling on the way the suspension addresses the pavement, though larger potholes do trouble the low-profile 21-inch wheel setup. Jamming along Vancouver Island's mid to high-speed roads, it's an easy task to forget the SQ5's SUV proportions and curb weight. Thanks towards the variability of that suspension damping, the torquiness of the company's engine, and it is fast, smooth-shifting transmission, the SQ5 makes quick work with the road ahead. One of our few gripes centered within the sports seats. Though supportive, their firmness wouldn't be our first selection for an all-day journey. Variations over a theme. The 2018 Audi SQ5 accumulates where its predecessor left off, evolving with incremental performance improvements while bundling a broader swath of ordinary features in the more attractive, if a little more practical package. Even if it's a subtle shift, the central styling direction is usually a welcome change, bringing the SQ5 nearer to what it was originally intended as, a driver-focused alternative for the workaday, function-oriented SUVs that sell with the boatload. The new direction is compelling, one we wouldn't mind seeing executed with an even more extreme degree, say, and allowed our SQ5 more and more closely battles the spicier Porsche Macan Turbo. Could that happen, or perhaps is Audi forever determined to avoid stepping about the toes of their corporate cousin? Time will inform. But for the time being, the 2018 Audi SQ5 provides an attractive approach to combine swift on-road travel using a touch of practicality. 2018 Audi SQ5 specifications. Price: $55,275 BAS tested. Engine: 3.0 liters turbocharged DOC 24-valve V6 354 HP at 5,4006, 400 revolutions per minute, 369 lb-ft at 1,3704, 500 revolutions per minute. Transmission: 8-speed automatic. Layout: 4-door, 5-passenger, front-engine AWD SUV. EPA mileage: 1,924 miles per gallon city hui. LXWXH: 183.9 by 74.5 by 65.3 inches, wheelbase. 111.2 inches, weight. 4,398 pounds, 060 miles per hour, 5.1 seconds, top speed. 155 miles per hour.